cool.
Right, so I am currently recording, so didn't say anything dodgy. And I'm going to actually try and stop swearing as much. Fuck, cunt, bitch.
I don't fucking believe you. Welcome back to the DRT show, where today we are reviewing our year of 2023. New year, new us? Maybe not. Let's check it out.
So, welcome back to the DRT show. This is our first episode back in 2024. So this is going to be season 2, episode 1. And I am joined, as always, by my handsome, just piley hormones, James. What's happening?
Buddy, it has been far too fucking long.
Feels like it's
I
been
am
ages.
absolutely, I legit mean the word delighted to be back here doing this again.
Feels
I have
like,
missed it.
It feels like it's been months. Like it feels like the last couple of weeks have been like 3 days, but also like 6 months.
And it has it's been really quick, but it also has felt like forever, and I haven't been okay with that. It's just been, I don't know, life got far too serious for my liking. I didn't
over
like
Christmas
it.
as well, which is when it's meant to be no so serious.
I'm not okay with that.
But it was like the second week of December was the last podcast, was it?
I think it was, yeah. It's been a hot minute.
So it's
been a hot minute. So
it's
yeah,
been
how are you doing, buddy? How are you? How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The last few days over New Year and stuff like that have been a bit poorly because I've had a sore throat and all that shit, but like that's what happens.
I got something for that, mind.
Fucking better. That's why I brought it up.
I know.
It's the only reason I fucking said it.
I'll be right over.
I'll be right there. I'll come right over. Enough of the filth. Enough of the filth. Christ sake.
No, this is what the people came for.
No,
okay?
I'm trying to keep it clean. I just said I'm going to try and keep it clean.
You can keep it clean.
Do you know what I like? Do you know one of my most favorite things over winter is getting fat.
Cock in your mouth?
Well, apart from that,
Sorry,
that's what I got sore. Like I've got a sore throat. Look, I've missed you, and I've had to make up for it for some way. Like,
yeah.
Fuck's sake. But you know, like over Christmas, you just get kind of fat and fluffy. This is the fattest and fluffiest I have been in a long time.
Like, I actually think I'm with you on that. I genuinely, like, not so much beard wise. I feel like I've lost a few hairs from the beard over the Christmas period, but I've definitely eaten my body weight in food, as I'm sure everyone listening can sort of relate to.
I think you're looking a bit beardier. I don't know if it's just the lighting. I don't know if it's just the lighting, or I forgot what you look like over the fucking 2 weeks. I'm too used to what Raul looks like.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's a good chance, but yeah, no. The amount of food that I've consumed over this Christmas has been a bit obscene.
It's been amazing.
It's been great. Yeah, it's absolutely been great. I kind of, so over the year I've tried to be pretty health conscious and like look after myself, and that all went out the window. Literally
in February.
In February, yeah, it lasted a month.
Oh year. I started the 14th of January and lasted till like the 2nd of February. I tried though.
No,
Shut up, Graham.
I legit tried, and then come Christmas time, it was like, cool.
There you go, come again. Jesus Christ. This is meant to be season 2, starting afresh. You need to tone it in.
New year, new me. I mean, it doesn't mean it has to be positive.
I like that. I like that attitude.
It's true. It's true. But yeah, no, food was glorious over Christmas. I ate so much greatness. It was fantastic. I still haven't quite got back on the wagon yet, but it's going to happen very soon. So,
well, see, I'm using the excuse that because I'm not feeling well, I'll wait till I'm better. You know?
Yeah.
And it's funny because the more I eat, the worse I feel. So, you know, it's a vicious cycle, like.
There you go.
I got a PlayStation 5 over Christmas.
Yes, I know, and I am so happy. Like when you were telling me about this, he's finally given up on the boring console and got himself something decent.
I've got that one console to play 2 games on.
I listen, and the 2 games you got are phenomenal. So you were gonna have a good time with them if you aren't already having a good time with them.
Well, I got Alan Wake since then, and I have been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Although I've only just got on the train. So I've just got
very early on then.
I've just got to the, what's it called? The village under Midgar. There, that's where I am.
Right, okay. Yeah. Cool. Don't be asking for big brain questions right now.
What's it called? That's what I'm asking you.
Oh God, I can't remember.
And you
right
call
now.
yourself a fine? You're going to get ripped to
Oh,
fucking shreds off of this.
Listen, I have just told you, right? This week I've had zero sleep. I've been dealing with some pretty bad headaches, and yeah, and now you're asking me questions of intelligence that I actually have to think about. Yeah, no,
And
not
your
happening.
t-shirt's looking very Tears of the Kingdom influenced as well. I know it's Dragon Ball Z, but
It's
it
Dragon
looks
Ball Z. It's Broly, baby.
it looks very TOTK. Just saying, like,
Oh,
because
listen.
all you can see is that bit, and then here, so it
Oh,
looks
it's
like
just
it could
this
be
bit
Ganon.
with the yeah. I can see where you're coming from. No, it's not. It's...
But anyway, because this is our first video back in 2024, we're going to do something a bit different with this one. We're going to actually recap our YouTube adventures over 2023. And we released a good steady stream of shit over 2023. Aye, and I'm stand by that shite. We done, Christ, about 40 videos, I'd say.
We did really good this year. So just to for everyone listening, so myself and Graham were sort of consistently struggling to put content out because what we would do is we sort of get an idea, get really excited about it, start doing it, and then find something else that we found really exciting, and then we would start doing that and not finish what we were doing before. So we kind of sat down with each other and went, like, it's got to be like if we both do a video a week, do it back and forth, so there's plenty of time for us to edit, mess around, research, all that kind of stuff. And then that way, then we're consistently putting out content rather than running away with various different ideas. And it worked. It worked very well.
I didn't remember that
Very,
conversation.
well.
I remember
Yeah,
it.
I do.
I remember it going like, we need to be more consistent, so we're going to do a video a week. And you're like, okay.
No, we
I didn't
that's
remember
exactly
that.
what, yeah, I do.
I'm glad you fucking do. You're the fucking one that never remembers anything.
I know the irony. I know my brain's all kind of screwed.
But anyway,
But there we go.
so
Yeah,
if you're watching us on YouTube, you're going to get the viewing pleasure of our YouTube videos, but there is going to be audio in the podcast as well, and we're going to kind of talk about what videos we're watching while we go through it as well. So we're going to go all the way back to January 2023. When we were such young bucks, inexperienced virgins, all that good stuff. So our first video in January, our first video in 2023, we this was one video that I think we had planned since like January 2022. Was modern Game Boys, like DMGs, and then finally got around to it in this video.
We did.
And you're with me in person as well, so that means we must have been like together and stuff.
I don't know when that would have been. Were we together on that one?
I'm watching the video right now. We're sat right next to each other. We're definitely in the same room, and you look bored of your fucking nut.
Do I?
You're like.
Well, you know me. I miss the personality. I told you. You're here for the sex and the personality.
I don't know. Like, oh, you're smiling now. Are you recording?
So yes, it's that time again.
Christ. So this was something I'd planned for a long time. Modern DMGs. I don't know whose idea this was, to be honest.
I tell you exactly whose idea it was. It was your idea because, if you remember rightly, I got the shell for a previous DMG mod that I was doing, and I had two of them. That's what spurred it off. I remember saying like, "Oh, do you want this shell?" And you went, "Do you know what we should do?" Sorry, I can hear banging. I don't know what that is. Sorry. No, what we said is that there was should we do a Game Boy challenge? Because you had a bunch of old DMG consoles where the screens were knackered in them or something to that effect, and then you were like, well, I have the insides, you've given me the shell, like we'll just do mods, it'll be great. And I was like, okay,
who can mod the better Game Boy?
Yeah.
So because I gave you the fucking the DMG to mod, and then went to mod my one. I was like, it's no working, the fucking the screen was fucking knackered, so I gave you the good working one.
You did.
Bastard.
And I remember there was a lot of anger, and I do remember you actually messaging me quite a bit during this time, being like, I'm so fucking done with
Do you,
this.
want, do, you want, do you want to know what's funny? Is I actually
What?
started clearing out my project bins down here, and I pulled out that bastard and rechargeable battery board. It's been in there the whole time. It's like one of the fucking bad juju cursed objects that people put under people's beds so they have bad luck.
Oh dear.
I fucking found it there. But anyway, the DMG, that was a good one. I like that one. And funny enough, it's actually here. That's actually that wasn't planned. Honest to God, that wasn't planned because
No.
I was tidying my room up earlier on, as you can tell, and I chucked that up here because it was in the way. But aye, there it is. There, my cool
That's
case.
funny.
The
That
case
is
in
funny.
which I get in another video
Which we'll
coming
talk about later.
coming up soon.
Yeah.
But I think we ended up pretty much just doing the same thing. It was different shells. It was pretty much the same screen, different buttons. I'd done a rechargeable battery. Either way.
When
Go
you
watch it.
mentioned this, I had an idea exactly what to do anyway, because I wanted to get my little lad a Game Boy anyway, because he's like you, he's broken and likes DLC games. So but I wanted to show him one of the better games that came out for that series, if not one of the best. And that was always going to be for my little lad, and he's a big Pokemon fan too. So I figured, well, there's 2 games that he can play, and he'll have endless fun with them.
That's fair.
So the idea of this mod was actually just for him anyway.
Aye.
I still actually haven't given it to him. He's going to be getting that for his birthday this year. So that's a funny little story.
So I've done
So I
this for
can't
him.
actually
but I
show
never
you
gave it to
because
him.
I've wrapped that up for him this year.
Oh,
So yeah.
bastard. And then after that, you done a good or bad collab with Eric and John.
I did.
And
I
then
did.
you're standing there with
managed to
your...
get my hands on it
Whoa,
and
that's
play the
fucking
game, and
loud.
I thought it
Was it?
You're standing there with your big sword in your hand.
I know. I literally pulled it off the wall for that thing.
Right.
I love
You-
that.
you
Yeah,
the
because
fucking
Crisis
video
Core
editing.
is a fantastic game.
Craig
I
6.
absolutely adore it. Crisis Core.
God. Is it just me or is Eric very handsome?
Oh, he's a beautiful
Like
lad.
I could just pause it there, and no
Yeah.
matter what still is on his face, I could just stare at it like.
Yeah, you just get lost in his eyes, don't you?
You're gonna look
Yeah.
back in the podcast and see what I'm doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait. But yes, he is a very beautiful. He is.
And then it cuts to you. Ugh.
I know. I brought that video down. Even John is pulling off a better look than me. He's got his beard is glorious in that as well.
Aye, that's a little thicker. Aye, fucking hell. Did he have the? Hold on, let's find a good stilly John. There we go. Fucking perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
He's the
There you
fucking death metal face.
I
He's
love
got
it.
some kind of black metal face. But anyway, so that was because Crisis Core came out, is it? Aye, Crisis Core.
Yeah, Crisis Core came out. Well, I
They
finished.
came
it
out, or
at
was it coming out?
Christmas. No,
Oh, no,
it had come out.
it came in
and I
December. aye,
completed
aye,
it by Christmas. Yeah,
Aye, aye.
so yeah, very good.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. So you spoke about
Mm.
an old game, no like you. So after that, we done
Yeah.
a video game. No, we done these games stink.
Yeah. Now I thoroughly
Um,
enjoyed this. This was another collab video.
I can remember going mental playing Carmageddon now.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love
I
that
remember
video.
this one.
There was some absolutely great choices on there for horrendous games.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a cool.
Hi
Have
guys, Graham here, so welcome
Ah,
back to the channel.
I enjoyed
So
that
the
one.
worst game
Ah.
that I have in my collection is
All
probably
these strangers on
the
my
worst
on my
Windows
YouTube channel.
ever made. I'm yet to find a game worse than this.
All the
This game
strangers.
looks like shit,
I
it
love that
handles
video,
like
though.
shit, it plays like shit, it just
Aye.
radiates.
I enjoyed that though. That was good.
Aye,
That
aye.
was good
That
fun.
game,
That was good fun.
God, I,
Armageddon,
we're
only
45 seconds into the video, and I think I've swore like 19 times.
There's probably a good chance. Yeah. Yeah. That I think you got really angered at Carmageddon.
I fucking
didn't you?
did. I remember at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, this fucking game. I got through it as well.
This game is
How was I
think you
talking about
did.
this?
So,
You were
Nice.
talking about this, yeah, for a hot minute.
in my collection is most
Yeah.
definitely
And that was where I first announced that I wasn't impressed
Fucking-
not gonna go down well.
with.
And then James had to be clever and funny and different and unique and blah blah blah.
I
Oh, look
mean,
at
you
KB. I knew KB used to have a beard.
Yeah,
I
love Pokemon.
because like I was
really love Pokemon.
barely familiar with him back
I've
then,
been playing them
Mhm.
since,
and like
Yeah.
then I saw him on stream and he didn't have a beard, and I was
I've
like,
been there
I'm
for
certain
the
he had a
video
fucking
starting
beard.
series.
He did.
And I started like
Never been one
questioning my
to
sanity. I was like,
like
fuck, maybe he was talking about something else then.
collect every single
Yeah,
Pokemon.
no,
But no.
he sure did. Yeah.
KB, if you're looking, grow your beard back.
Like you had to
Ah,
do it.
don't. I
There's a
had this
lot of
conversation
things
with
that I
him
really
last
enjoy,
night, funny
as
enough,
in
because
the battle
I tried to
and,
convince him
running
to get
around the
bars, and he's like, "Dude, I've already done that," and I'm like, "Have you?" I'm like, "You'd look amazing with handlebars." Dude looks like Lemmy with handlebars.
Oh,
honestly,
I can 100% see that.
I'll have to send you the photo afterwards. It's great. It's really good. Yeah, and then we got Rob on, didn't we?
Rob's in it, aye.
Yeah, Johnny boy.
Rob, BB's, what was it? BB's Kicks?
BB's kids, yeah. Our buddy NJ Retro. Shout out to him. Absolutely legendary guy. Then
I'll get
we
you
had-
telling people what to do. Yeah?
What?
Get
Yeah.
you telling people what to do. And that's John's
Isn't that
boy.
Yeah. John with his beautiful beard again.
It
I
looks a
think
bit
he's
more
shaving that
trimmed.
right down again. Yeah. Always disappoints me.
Fucking,
He's letting the Scots side down, isn't he?
he is like. He's
Yeah.
to fucking grow it out, you handsome bastard.
We got
And Unseen.
Yeah, Unseen Gamer.
Alright.
Yeah.
What was
Picking
his game?
Pokemon.
Oh, aye.
It's Pokemon Shield, sorry. That was his game.
Did we all
Yeah.
pick Nintendo games?
I'm pretty certain we might have. No, Eric did. He picked a PC game. Eric picked.
Oh, aye.
it wasn't.
Fucking
It wasn't
I
Big
remember that.
Rigs.
I
It was
just-
like.
If you've ever
Oh,
wanted
was
to
it
do
some
a
simulator?
Euro
park
Truck Simulator.
reverse,
That's
just
the one,
drive a
yeah.
big rig
And
for
then Marky with his his Nintendo pick. Top Gun.
To be fair, people are only buying Nintendo games. Nobody's want to play your fucking shite PlayStation or anything like that. Eric's the only one. Eric knew. That's why he's so handsome. He was like, I'm going to pick something different. Because the only game anybody's buying is Nintendo.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, man. You know what's weird? Is
What?
like, this was in January. And by the end of the year, I'd met nearly everybody on this video.
That's correct.
Oh, that's fucking mad. Like, Parfait
That's
John
fucking-
and
yeah.
Parfait John and Eric. Like, I've met everybody else. So
Yeah.
I met you. Obviously, I've met you hundreds
Yeah.
of times.
I know, and you're gonna meet me hundreds more times, to be honest with
Fucking
you.
right.
You know, gotta happen.
Oh, Mark picked Top Gun. Eh? What fucking.
Aye.
Look at you fucking pretend to be happy. What a fucking bellend. Right, what was after that? You're like this, like. Oh, fucking.
After
dick.
that, what?
After that,
video?
oh, I was that fucking that copy a Link's Awakening that I got for a fiver off of eBay because there was a problem with the saving. That turned out to be the guy that installed the battery like a bell end, trying to use fucking duct tape and super glue. The battery started pissing and shitting all over the place in the board, and it ruined half the components. And that's the copy that I got John Riggs to
John
sign
Riggs
for
to
me.
sign.
Ah,
There
there
you go.
you
Another,
go, yeah.
another video that's made an appearance twice this year.
fucking hell, there we go.
How about
Christ. You know what's weird looking back at these videos? Like, my setup's changed now because the desk has changed where it was before. So like, you can
Yes,
see
it
all this
has.
stuff now. Whereas like in all these old videos, it's to my left. So like you can see
Yeah.
all the shite there. But like in the earlier videos, like you'll see it later on. In the earlier videos later, you'll see this, the early setup of all
Do
this
you
shit.
remember I do this channel with you, and I was fully aware for the first 3 years that was my view.
I know. But mind, I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to the loyal listener.
Aye.
Aye. Jesus Christ. It's not about you, James. Fucking
know.
Christ. There we go
I
again,
know.
eh?
I know.
Why, get me. Fucking hell. Aye, because I got it. I was like, fucking bargain. I got it, like, literally got it for like a fiver. Because the guy had put like faulty spares of the pairs. And then inside just put problem saving it. Oof.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I remember that. I remember opening that and seeing that absolute fucking train wreck.
Like a horror movie.
Aye.
Like a Frankenstein.
It
What is
fucking
this?
is like, Jesus. God,
What
I
is
remember that.
this? Yeah. Aye. Then you
But
did a nice little. No, we did a video. Sorry for the next one. This was a fun.
Hey, I'm
little
still
one. I enjoyed-
talking about this battery.
Go on.
Get back, you talking about? Because like it's funny because you were saying like we start a project or we start a video and then lose track and then do something else. I actually started this video like in fucking probably December 2021 and then only finished it in
really?
like fucking February 2020 because I could not be fucking arsed. Because I had to switch the ROM chips over, and I
Right,
could not be arsed in it. The two games were sat on the shelf there, staring at me, fucking calling me names and everything. And I was like, I really can't be fucking arsed in it. Right, so what was the next one then, James? So we get to move on.
It was the controller tier maker video that we did where we went through all the controllers, like Atari up to modern day. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and it was just a really good excuse for me just to say how great the PS5 controller was.
That was a shame video.
Okay.
Next.
Then there wasn't really much else to say. That was what it was. But,
no, because like this was before I experienced the PlayStation 5 controller in its like full, like in its fullness.
That's right.
So like I can safely say now that it is definitely one of the better controllers. I'm kind of gone away for the PlayStation 2 though. Like we had the PlayStation 4. Where did we have the PlayStation 4 controller?
Yeah, that's probably me that brought that right up because I love the PS4 controller.
I know with the PS4 controller and A, I suppose. Because like the controllers I got the other day for cheap because he never tested them, wasn't sure if they're working. I got the PS4 controller for that, and like fucking, it's a good controller. Like,
I love the PS4 controller, and
you can fucking tell by looking at this what we're into, because like all the Sega stuff is like below, and then B upwards is like all the Nintendo and most of the PlayStation stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can tell which way we fucking lean.
Yeah, I know. We had quite a few debates over the Sega stuff.
I was fully convinced we were gonna have a fucking argument, like a proper fought during that video.
Yeah, I remember that well. Aye.
Anyway, after that, then there was the Switch update video because they were releasing Game Boy Advance and Game Boy on the NSO, so we didn't really need to go into that. After that,
I was just gonna hold on. I just have an actual question about that. So now that is on your Switch, how often have you played any Game Boy on your Switch?
The last game I played on the Switch, I think, was... I'm going to say Mario 6 Golden Coins. I'm not entirely sure. I have definitely played it recently because I was testing controllers, but I've not sat down and actually sat and played it.
I'm just curious as to how many people actually do play Game Boy on the Switch.
I'd say a lot of people would, but like with time being so tight, I'm still trying to fit in a load of new games, and there's only certain old games I'm wanting to go back and play. So
it's
I don't
all
know.
a balancing act. I know. That's what I mean. I was just curious
because like I've started Minish Cap. I can honestly say about 9 times and never completed it because I've had
And you call yourself a Zelda fan?
Says you fucking couldn't remember the name of the fucking village underneath Midgar.
Are you on about? I know what it is. Now.
Is it? Anyway, we're moving on.
Sector 5 slums is what you're
that's what I fucking said. You said it wasn't it?
I don't know.
Anyway, enough your fucking shit. After that.
Why do you act like this? Why are you like
because
this?
I'm broken. You just said that.
I know.
After that,
go on.
So, we bit of context. I got the mad notion to get all the Sega consoles because I like the Dreamcast, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I've missed it, so I'm gonna go back and buy all the other Sega consoles. That was me last year.
That was exactly how you sounded.
So that's how I sounded when I said it. When I said I'm gonna start collecting Sega. That's exactly how it sounded. Brain dead. But anyway, I got the Sega Saturn. And in fairness, never had a Sega Saturn. Never really played it. Back in the day, one of my buddies had it, but the only thing we played was like Mortal Kombat and fucking Striker or some fucking shit police game anyway. So I got this cheap enough because there was a guy local who was selling it and he sold it for like 60 quid because it wasn't working. So I thought,
there you go.
Here's an opportunity. So I ordered the recap kit, and I ordered the
Sorry, you couldn't have said that more Scottish if you tried.
What?
And that oddard.
Oddard.
Sorry, just pointing that out. I love it, but
and a
it's all right.
fucking oddard.
I was chatting to my work buddy last night. He was also Scottish, and he actually was referencing some movie that he. Guy got murdered, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" And now you're going oddard. I love it. I love it.
Been a fucking murder.
Just keep the Scott stuff coming my way. Go on. Sorry.
But anyway, I got this, and then I had to recap it. Recapping it was actually more straightforward than I thought it was going to be, because I was this was the first time I've recapped anything, and it was fucking scary, like. But
yeah,
spoiler, I got it working, and it was all great, and it worked, and then I tested it. Oh, the pseudo kai cart, what the fuck it's called? Pseudo certain kai. Anyway, it's a 4-in-1. It basically lets you run burnt games on it. So I burnt a load of games and got it working. And then about 6 months later, I sold it for 250 quid. So, there's an emulator with my name in it somewhere. If I ever get the urge to go black and go black.
Whoa, boy! We're not doing this. New year, remember?
When you've just turned black and you can't go back, well, you're gonna have to play Sega Saturn.
There you
go. So I got that fixed. I got that sold because, some of the games I played in it were cool, but the
did you actually offer that system to me though?
I did. I actually gave you first refusal. And I actually said to you, like, because I was going to sell it to you for like 100, and you were like, nah, because I think you were more inclined to get the Dreamcast. You were waiting to get the wee board dealer, the GDM.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still toying with the idea of picking up a Japanese one anyway. Just I think that's going to be a Sendico thing that I look at in the new year.
Like, it was good. Didn't get me wrong. It was cool, but like, it was just.
I like that era of gaming, and I'm sure there's a lot of game. I know Japan got more of the games that I'd probably be into.
Oh yeah.
With fan translations and different things like that. I think it's a system that I'd actually probably really enjoy. But I just haven't got around to properly getting into it yet. So, but when I do have a bit of extra spare cash, I think that might be my next thing as a Japanese san.
Oh yeah, that pseudo fucking Saturn Kai card thing was definitely worth it, because a load of the games were crazy money. Like, I never got that. I got this knowing the fact I could be modified to run burnt games. Like, I'm not getting a new console to start buying for a new console. I got this because I knew I could fucking run the burnt games on it.
Absolutely.
So fuck that. After that, then you done your cool Switch upgrade.
Right, so a little bit of context. So the Switch OLED had come out, and I was tempted by that. My little lad was borrowing my wife's Switch mini thing. What do they call it? The Switch Lite. And I was like, I'll just get him his own one. But and at the time, it was when Splatoon 3 was due to come out, or it had just come out. And he was going on and on and on about wanting this Splatoon Switch. So it was his birthday, and basically he ended up having this. So the video came out about 2 months after I'd already done all the bits, and this was one that I had actually already had in the backlog for a bit anyway. So but yeah, no, I modified it. I basically bought a shell from AliExpress. It was very cheap. It was very good quality for what it was, and he's still using it to this day. To be honest with you, the Joy-Con inside has given up on the one. It's got the drift in, but the shell itself is still very much intact and solid. It's still well worth picking up, and I think I put the link in that video. So if you do end up going back and watching that video and think, I like that, then it's all there. And I do to this day still recommend it. It is high quality, and I don't know how they are able to do it. They must just have a decent printing machine and be able to do it really cheap to be able to make it that affordable. But it's a really, really good shell. Like, so all it is the Joy-Con shells and the back shell for the thing,
Aye.
but it's great. I love it.
So you pulled the old switcheroo on your son.
I
You
switched the
you
room.
bought yourself a new Switch, and we're like, here, you can have this other new Switch.
Yeah.
And then
And I tell you for why as well is because of the fact that I could not find the OLED version for this.
oh yeah. But
Yeah.
sure, it's like any of the special edition OLEDs, they go fairly quickly. Like they didn't make like the non-Zelda ones like in quantity.
Because that's the other thing now. He wants the Zelda ones, and I'm trying to find like a Joy-Con shell for that, because I ended up getting him a knockoff Splatoon Pro controller as well for it. Because basically you can't find them anywhere for a decent price. But again, AliExpress, job done. So yeah, he ended up having that as well. But again, I'm trying to find a Zelda one now because he wants a Zelda one, and they're impossible to find. So yeah, maybe that's a video that'll be coming up this year. Who knows? Who knows?
It's funny that the things that are hard to find are the things that people are wanting. You've noticed that? There's
madness,
fucking
isn't it?
stacks of Final Fantasy stuff everywhere, but nobody can find the Zelda stuff.
Oh yeah, funny.
Anyway, we'll move on. So then done a video about, I got this mad notion about doing like a monthly release thing. I done it once and was like, fuck that was a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
So that lasted one. So that was March.
Yeah.
And then this was before the 3DS and Wii U eShops closed. So there's a video I done about get these games before it's too late.
Yep.
Having hacked the fuck out my Wii U.
Yeah.
I was like, get these games. These are good. If you're going to buy them, you can buy them. But if you want to hack them, then hack them.
You went on a bit of a Wii U kick, didn't you?
Say again?
You went on a bit of a Wii U kick after that.
Oh, yeah. My Wii U's fucking still set up. My Wii U's still, yeah.
No. I meant video-wise. You were quite topical with that, and
there was a lot happening. Aye, it's because there was the closure, and then there was the problem with the units dying, and then there was, what was it? It's like fucking top N64 game. The fuck I can't. Look, we're going through the videos. We'll see. But anyway, it was these games, and it was a load of games that I kind of just went through for the first time to kind of see what they were. Oh, that Made in the Black War is fucking very good. I need to go back to play that.
Yeah.
But that was just kind of exploring a few of the games on the Wii U. Then after that, exciting games coming in 2023 that we done nearly halfway through the year. Awesome. Gas being efficient as ever.
Well, yeah. I mean,
here's some really good games coming out. We know it's March, but still.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, most of the stuff that we were actually looking into were coming out the latter part of the year. So
that's fair. Resident Evil 4, 24th of March. I'm pretty sure that was like the day after this video released.
I think it might have been actually.
Well,
or day of release.
Oh, I Dead Island 2. Oh god, I remember the song.
Yes, it's
the song I used for this is fucking banging.
Aye. No, there were some really good games out this year. Unfortunately, DLC game came out.
I know. The Game of the Year DLC that absolutely destroyed.
Game of the Year. Who said that game was Game of the Year?
Sure, won awards left, right, and centre. What are you talking about?
Was it?
Aye. It's no the fucking buy your entry, buy your award, fucking game award bullshit.
Are you sure?
100%.
That sounds like it to me.
It's one fucking. I know I piss and moan about IGN being bogus all the time, but when they say Zelda's the best, then they're right.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they're fucking. It doesn't matter if they're wrong half the other time, as long as they're right when it suits me. Oh, I see stars. I forgot about that.
Sea of Stars, yeah. I need to go back to that. I have been really good. Really good.
Final Fantasy 16.
I absolutely adored that game.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, obviously, at this point, we had no information.
Ooh.
We had literally a singular teaser trailer.
Then Afterbirth, it just says winter.
Yeah, well, that got pushed back to this year now.
But to be fair, you never specified. Oh wait, I did.
I may have specified, but you know what? It is what.
Aye.
So
Look, it's fine.
yeah.
You said winter-ish. Take away grain of salt.
Yeah, it's
We're
this
not
side
the
of winter, not that side of winter.
Aye, I'm sure
Alright,
the
so I can't have
55
that.
people that watch that are fucking raging you got your date wrong. But whatever. Shit happens. We'll move on. Where are we now?
Use it or
Exciting
lose
game.
it.
Oh, aye, so
This
this was
is
the...
just where you were going over all the week.
Aye.
Got hyped for.
Aye. God, that got 840 views. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you enjoyed that, didn't you?
I did.
So yeah,
And I used
and then
the fucking get up. That's funny.
we made a funny haha.
Impediments.
Yeah.
Aye, so I started talking about that shit because the Wii U was dying. Mine's still fine. I've only heard about limited problems. It didn't seem to be widespread. I think it was probably just like one fucking bad batch or something.
Probably.
And then oh, there's more Wii U N64. Oh fuck, aye. I forgot. Ooh, god, aye, this video didn't age well. They must play N64 games, and then we got the fucking charity thief, the completionist who spent money that he shouldn't have got buying games on the Wii U. I don't know if you want to talk. Don't you want to go into that? Because that's the whole thing.
I think that's just I don't know enough about it to really talk about it. That's all I'm saying. I've heard bits and pieces. I don't know how much.
It's funny because somebody actually commented like 2 weeks ago saying this aged well. I was like, aye.
Fair enough. Yeah, that did really well then.
Aye. But as Gerard the completionist, he's been done for basically fucking charity fraud. And this was...
Has he actually been done for it?
I don't know, he's not been charged, but like, you know, Carl Jobst and That Ordinary Gamer, they done an investigation into his charity called the Open Hand Foundation, something like that.
Oh, okay.
And basically all the money they've been raising over the last however many, like fucking 10 years or whatever, nearly 600,000 was just sitting in a bank account, just not being donated. It's just being gathered up, and it was just excuse after excuse after excuse for it, and it's a bit shady. But I think I think they're being investigated now. So that's the last I heard. It's I know enough about it to kind of, you know, throw snide remarks, but that's about it.
Interesting.
And then I really liked this video. This was the first video in the year that I really, really liked.
This really popped, and this was like at this point, this was one of the biggest videos on
the animation
channel.
at the start is fucking amazing.
Oh, I do you know, I thoroughly enjoyed making that one.
And that's became a meme itself as well. You playing the fucking NES.
It has. That is gold right there. So one of the brilliant things is that for that Christmas, I believe it was it Christmas or was it my birthday? I think it might have been my birthday, actually, now I think about it. You had got me this NES demake of Final Fantasy VII, and it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed playing it. It had most of the game in it, if not all of it. And yeah, I just had to talk about it. It was absolutely amazing, and you know, it did really well. It did really, really well. I was very happy with it, and yeah, it's just I can't really have anything bad to say about it. The video was fun to make. It was my first little time at having a go at stop-start animation, which I didn't go back to at all in any of the videos after it. But I'm starting to think I might have a look into something like that.
I think you should. That's fucking
yeah. Because it was a bit of fun. It was literally a bit of fun. It didn't take overly long. And what's funny is my old setup is... Have you noticed that?
Second?
So, like, my old setup... So you're talking about how your setup's changed. My setup's changed. Because this year I've revamped my game room, if you remember.
Right enough.
On that one, it's where I've still got that old console unit with all my consoles there. Whereas now I've got just a widescreen telly and... like one of those retro tank things to be able to plug it all in. So I just pull it out as I want to play it, and yep, there we go, boy. But yeah, no. So yeah, like I said, it's it's a bit of fun. I enjoyed that one.
All right, that was a good
one.
Then because we're gonna go back to doing the 10-minute retros again, and then
and then I basically did it, and then nothing else happened.
To be fair, I've done like the 19 before that, like 2 years before it.
No,
so
we both did. But yeah, no, that's fine. It's a series that I do want to. It's just
I'd
I
like to
don't
go
know.
back to that. I'd like to play
Yeah.
again.
We'll,
So,
we'll,
if anybody's unfamiliar, when we first started the channel, we started doing a segment called 10-minute retros, which initially was meant to be the first 10 minutes of a retro game that we were playing. And I given like it was meant to be like first thoughts and all that shit. But like back then, it was hard for me to talk because I was fairly shy, and I'm still not used to being recorded, but I'm more used to it now, and I just kind of just fucking talk a lot of shit. Anyway,
you just don't think about it now, do you?
no, I didn't. Well, I didn't really think in general, but when you done this one, you actually reviewed it in 10 minutes, in like 5 minutes actually. So even then, it's not even 10-minute retro; it's 5-minute retro.
Yeah, it's meant to be 10 minutes or under. That's why it didn't matter. It's 5 minutes, but yeah. And to be honest with you, it is something I want. I think it's something that in that video I sort of nailed a bit more than previous ones we'd done.
Oh, I like that was an
when
actual
we done
review. Like before, it was the first 10 minutes, whereas this was an actual like structured review.
And that's what I'm thinking 10-minute retro should be.
Aye.
Because as fun as it is to see the fist, I don't know. I just don't think too many people would be interested in watching it. But like that one obviously pulled in views because they enjoyed the structure of it. So
and
I think
that's a cool topic as well.
It was a very cool topic. So thank you, Graham, because that was all down to you buying me an amazing birthday present.
That's quite right. I got you something I knew you'd like. And then we saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh, now this was brilliant because this was when we separately seen it. Because after this, we went to the cinema to see it, didn't we?
You'd book tickets, and then I was like, "Fuck, I need to go see it." And then Marie booked tickets, and I was calling for work, and she was like, "We're going to go see Mario." I was like, "Oh, we're going to see Mario," and I got a message. You was like, "I'm going to see Mario," and you're like, "I'm going to see Mario as well."
And then we were both hyped.
I think I was in the car home, and I was like, "We need to fucking talk about this when we get him."
And that's what we did. That's what this video is. It's just 10 minutes of us just going
gushing.
Yeah, just going to town and gushing all over it. So yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed it. And then we went and saw it after together, didn't we? We went.
Oh, I've changed my setup in this video.
Oh, there you go. Oh yes, you have. Yeah, yes, you have.
And then after that, when you came over, we went to see it again in that fucking cinema in Cork. After the guy was talking to you because you had your AEW shirt on.
I know. I need to stop. I need to stop doing that. Like I'll wear band T-shirts and wrestling T-shirts, and people stop to talk to me, and I'm like, I don't wear them because I want to be spoken to about it. It's just I support stuff. I didn't want
to talk to you like.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to random guys in Cork in a charity shop in Cork when I'm just with my best mate trying to like buy video games. You know
literally,
what I mean? It's like, yeah,
and I just
awkward.
It was weird
because you just sat there and watched. You just like
because it was funny because you were getting so uncomfortable. Then I got annoyed and I just started walking away.
I know, and I'm like, oh, I suppose I better go. And he followed us. We went to
Supermax.
Supermax, that was it. We went to Supermax to go and get a burger, and we seen him walking up, and we were both like.
But he was looking for us as well, like.
Oh God.
He was like.
He was eyeing about. I know. Where'd those boys go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
Where did they go?
You tell me, lad. Where'd they go?
And then after that, I done a weird and unusual N64 games video, because I was convinced I was going to start collecting for the N64 again, and I've only maybe got 3 games since then. But either way, talking about fucking strange, unusual games for the N64, I could probably go back to this again, like.
I think, yeah, there's probably more games.
Oh man, Hey You Pikachu, fucking hell, that was not designed for me, like. Fucking cook. That's what I was like. Oh shit, sorry, I actually forgot recording it for a second.
Yeah, sorry, audio listeners, that probably was unpleasant for you.
Bye, Pikachu wasn't listening, the fucking bold wee bastard.
Aye.
So I was like, cook, you bastard. And then, after how many months of waiting, your Zombies Ate My Neighbors finally arrived? Was that a year and a half?
It was over a year and a half. I'd ordered that. I'm sure I'd ordered this way before. I want to say it was almost just as not long after COVID. I can't remember. It was a long time to the point like, is this even gonna happen?
No. I
So
fucking
yeah,
hate Let Me Run My Passion. I know they're
limited
watching.
run.
I fucking hate Let Me Run My Passion. Your business practice is shocking. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Your products are cool as fuck. Hold on, wait now. Full screen. Your products are cool, but your fucking business practice is fucking shocking. Suck my
That's
ass.
right.
Anyway, you got Zombies Ate My Neighbors after a year and a half of waiting.
And let me tell you, this was an unboxing video, and it was cool. Amazing little things in there. I got the cartridge, the actual Mega Drive cartridge. Really cool, but no, it wasn't worth the wait. In the sense of like to the amount of time. The actual product was amazing and worth the wait, but the amount of time was not worth the wait because I paid quite a bit of money for this. And what really annoyed me, right? And this is just like a small little thing, and nothing at all against Chris when I say this. But Chris got his like 6 months before me, and I was like, oh great, that means mine must be coming soon. Ireland and Wales are not that far away from each other. No, it was like 6 months fucking later. I was like, are you joking? I was like, I can't believe Chris has had this for like 6 months, and now mine just rocks up. So yeah,
piece of shit. That's what you get for supporting a fucking piece of shit company.
Yeah, that's it.
And then, and then, the greatest fucking unboxing ever.
Yeah.
The Tears of the Kingdom Switch OLED. Oh, I was fucking delighted. So I remember fucking being in work, and then I got the email saying it's been delivered, and I knew it was sat here waiting for me, and I couldn't do anything. I had to sit and finish work. I had to go get the kids, and when I came home, there was this big glorious fucking box. The box was massive for the size of the fucking box of the console. The box was like that for the console. The box it was in was about that. But that was such a lovely addition.
It is a nice Switch, I will say. But yeah.
Look,
it is pretty nice. But
and it's right there.
Oh look, there you go. Still using it. Still using it.
Still abusing it.
Yeah, love it.
Can I get back in the dock now? Good man, Graham.
There you go.
Anyway, I was thoroughly enjoyed with that. Thoroughly pleased with that. I've still got the dock up there. I don't know if you can see it. It's up there somewhere. No, you can't see it. Yeah. It's in the background. I'm actually going to start going through other shit and start trying to streamline it a bit, reduce it a bit.
Yeah.
And then you talked about 5 great games for the cream cake.
Yeah, the Steam Deck. So I thoroughly enjoyed doing this because it's a system that I don't necessarily talk about a great deal, even though I use it quite a lot. And I could do another 10 videos because like there are so many great games you can just chuck onto your Steam Deck and play. And I kind of went for like more of a retro gamer sort of style video for that one to say what older style games you could chuck on it. But there are tons of different things I could talk about with the system, and I'm not gonna lie, there probably will be a Steam Deck video coming at some point this year for sure, because yeah, it's a great system. I love my Steam Deck. It's really cool. Good. I just don't talk about it enough.
You should. Because I remember you were talking to me for ages about it. Like, you need to get. And I was like, I'm not spending 700 quid on a fucking Steam Deck.
It's not 700 quid
anymore. Fuck that. I don't know. No, it's not. But anyway. After that, the PSV. I saw when. Oh, no, wait. We skipped.
No,
I skipped
the entire line.
Oh, aye. This is when I fucking modded the N64, aye. To include Bluetooth. Which got stripped out about 2 seconds after. Fucking ads, man. Jesus fucking Christ, YouTube bastards.
Put an ad blocker on.
You did. It's still there, but they're still putting fucking ads up. Like, I added the ESP32 Bluetooth module to my N64, and it was all well and good. Like, it was a cool mod. I can't mind why I even took it out. I think it was just kind of annoying me. But then that's when I made this the wee dongly do. I just took the mod and then chucked it in there. Oh, that's why I took it out. Is because I had that controller and it wasn't working. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cut this up and see what happens. And it fucking worked, and I got it working. And that spawned a whole wave of other shit.
That's what happens. Graham picks up stuff and goes, I'm going to break this and put this together with this and
see what happens. They got the fucking wires, man. Jesus Christ. Just hundreds of wires.
Yeah.
But I remember it worked. The PlayStation 4 controller, the N64, that doesn't go. I don't know who else tried kid there.
No.
But no, I thoroughly enjoyed that. It did. But I think because I got that working, that was when I started properly getting into like mods. And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to see if this works."
Yeah, you needed
I'm gonna see
to.
if this works.
You needed something just to set you off. And
Aye.
that was the
That was it.
little thing.
That was the
journey.
catalyst. And
Yeah.
then, oh my
And
god,
then-
the Tears of the Kingdom special edition was delivered. Oh my god. It was May the 12th. Fucking hell, man.
It was May the 12th.
Christ. I
I
still
think you actually did all that in one day, didn't you? Filmed all,
Oh, aye.
edited it, and chucked it up that same day. Yeah.
Oh, aye. Because
Yeah.
I filmed recorded the unboxing
Uh-huh.
before I had to go and get the lads for school. And then I got the lads for school, edited it while it was updating, and then was pretty much good to go after that.
Yeah.
It's funny because like you were saying before, like about the GBA and the Game Boy and stuff like that, like how much I've played. Like the collector's edition sat there, and I've pulled it down maybe once, opened it and went through it again since then. It looks
Yeah.
nice on the shelf there, but like what's inside it, I don't know. I think I should pull it out and go through it again a bit.
Yeah, make a bit of a
Because
spectacle of it.
the art book's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it's a really good edition.
And it's
I
funny
gotta be
because like
fair.
I can't mind when I started talking about it, I was like, I hate special editions, they just call me fucking art books. And then since then I've been like, oh yeah, it comes with an art book. I had the audacity to complain.
Everything you had.
I was like,
with an
oh,
art
it
book.
comes with an art book, yay. Oh,
Yeah.
what a fucking knobbing.
That's great.
But no, I still enjoyed that. And I'll still remember the day your fucking wee man schooled me on fucking Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, that
How many hours have you
forever
played, Graham?
etched in your
30.
brain. Yeah.
30? How many have you played? 320.
Yeah, he's like,
I was like,
and
well,
he's legit.
Place
He's
firmly
legit
put.
put that in, and and he's probably more than that now because he still plays on it regularly to this day.
Mm.
So,
But no, that was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And that was another one as well because it was the first time I'd got the special edition console, and I knew I was getting this, so like fuck, I'll have to get the both of them. Just have to like. And
to be fair, yeah, no, you have to. You just have to. It's like if they brought out a Final Fantasy PS5, there's a good chance I'd have to just buy that and just.
But like I think as well, since collecting and starting the channel, this was the first kind of special edition console that I'd got. Because like it's just been like the standard. I just got the standard Switch, the standard everything. Like I never got any of the special editions, fucking Game Boy SPs, or Game Boy Micros, or fucking anything like that. I just got the standard Switch. Even though, oh no, I got the standard Switch, and then didn't bother getting all the fucking fancy releases after that. It was only when I announced that one. I was like,
it just tickled your pickle.
I fucking have to get it. Like.
Yeah.
And then you done another unboxing. Is this limited run again?
This was also, yeah, so basically I had both of the Zombie Ate My Neighbors and Shredder's Revenge were delivered in the same thing. So I basically recorded the both videos and then edited them separately. Yeah, again, same sort of thing from the last thing. It's limited run. Sort your shit out. I probably won't buy from them ever again unless it's purely that I see their games at a convention or something like that. I will then buy them, but I'm never.
If they're there and available, I fuck that.
Because this one wasn't as long technically in terms of like how long I had to wait, but it was still a long ass time. A long ass time. So I'm not doing that again. So yeah,
but again, it's a shame, like because they're nice, but it's just like dropping like fucking 200 quid to wait over a year is preposterous. Like
it's obscene, and like I'm pretty patient, and you know one of the projects that I was actually looking at working on for this year that never ended up happening. Like I waited for a long time for that too, and I was just like, I don't know why I'm so patient. I am far too patient.
That's your New Year's resolution, to be less patient.
Exactly. Yeah. So not doing it.
Did you get your free pizza? No,
I didn't know. I put the code up. It may have been redeemed. I didn't know.
I should have tried to use it when we were in Portland.
I didn't even think about that.
To be fair, I only thought about it now. So
yeah. No.
What was after that? So where
The
we?
Vita.
Blah, blah,
It
blah.
was the
Oh,
Vita.
aye. So you would have been over at some point. At some point over these couple of months because it was the
Yes.
Vita I got with you when you were over. I don't know if you were actually in this video.
Was it when I was over with you, or was it when you were?
No, it's when you were over here. Because the only reason I got it was because I had the vouchers, and we were in
That's
fucking
Sorry, I remember now. CX.
we were in CX, and then I was like, like the voucher was burning a hole in my pocket, and I couldn't think there was nothing I wanted to get.
Mm-hmm.
And then
they were like, oh, I don't know if I should get it. And I was like, you should get it. And you're like, oh, I don't know.
piece of shit. Oh look, and then it is there.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic console. And so one of the things about this that I love most is this inspired me to then do it to mine. And I modded mine shortly after this. And I agree, it is. I do think that this is 100% worth it in 2023, 2024, 2022, whatever. It's 100% worth it.
Aye, I think it's only worth it because you can hack it to get the PKGG.
1000%.
Like again,
I agree.
I got this along the same lines as the Saturn, is because I knew it could be hacked to play the games. Because I was looking at the prices of some of the games and like they're fucking like 40-50 quid.
I can't even justify it. I know.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I know.
But I had fun hacking it, and it's a straightforward hack now. Like it's just a fucking, was it a browser hack, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then downloading all the apps, then it installs. Yeah. Oh, and it could run Dreamcast and everything.
It could, yeah, and it was really good. But to be fair, where it shines is if you have ever wanted to get into PS1 or you wanted to play Vita, then this is your console that you should totally go for. It runs it perfectly. It's great.
It couldn't run Virtual Boy though, which shocked me.
I think that's just
trying
down
to
to
run
Nintendo's bullshit ways, to be honest with you.
Nintendo bullshit ways being too complicated for the Vita to run. I don't know if that's Nintendo's problem.
If you say so.
I'm just saying, that's why I said I don't know if it's Nintendo's problem. If you say so. Listen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm listening. No. So then the next video is one that I was really hyped about. I absolutely love these videos, and I love it when we do this, when you and me, we unite and we make a cool vlog video. I don't care if they're not part of it. I love
this is when I tried to smuggle the gun through customs.
This was when you tried to smuggle, right? So for audio listeners or anyone that doesn't know, Graham had some stuff delivered to his from Sendico, one of which was a light gun. So he didn't send it over in a box because you scared the box would get seized. So he thought, it's fine. I'll just take it onto a plane with me instead. And yeah, that's how that happened.
In fairness, I told them before I tried to get on the plane.
Look, guys, I've got a gun. Do you mind if I come through custom?
It's no loaded. Look,
it's pew, pew, pew.
It's not real.
No, but yes, that was very true. This is where you tried to bring the gun through customs, but
that was fine.
Do you know what? Like this, we've had some fun this year.
I was legit about fucking 2 minutes away from being fucking greeted with a large man with a pair of rubber gloves at that airport.
I feel sorry that you didn't have that experience.
Me too.
You would have enjoyed that.
Oh, and we're singing Tiny Dancer because we're pros.
Because we are pros. Do you know what? Like, I love that.
It's amazing. Wait. Let's get some audio. Oh, the fucking tires, eh? God, we're fucking amazing.
I tell you what, we nailed that, didn't we? We absolutely nailed it.
Elton John must be shiting himself. Oh, and we went to what's the Fat Hippo, eh?
Fat Hippo with I still love their burgers. I'm gutted. I actually meant to time, but a lot of nonsense happened over Christmas time that I wasn't able to be able to go. But their Christmas burgers are incredible. I've had them the year before, and I'm sad that
every time we went to that Super Tomato as well, I've been thoroughly underwhelmed.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh look, and there's a picture of James playing the DLC game.
Oh, literally.
I was streamed as well.
That was just where we just set up Switch emulation on my PC, and that came with
And you're just sitting there playing it. You're like, oh, this game's so good. This game's amazing.
That's what I said. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Aye, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I just said it.
Yeah.
So this game's amazing. Fuck that last dream, whatever it's called. That kind of mind. Fuck that game. We went to Birmingham Video Game Market. I was actually looking at the dates for that when it's coming back. There's one in April, and then I lost track of what was then, and then moved on. But if there's another one of them happening, I think we need to go.
Yeah. Well, I'd see. I mean, this is maybe talk about next week's, but there's a few gaming X, and I would like to go back to the gaming market because we had fun there too, didn't we? And
that was a good laugh.
Do you remember the day was hot as balls?
It was roasting.
It was disgustingly warm, but we had fun. We had so much fun.
It was a good laugh, and this was a fucking appetizer for what's to come later in the year as well.
It was.
But to go back, I'd like to go back to that. I'd like to go to, was it EXG? Is that what it's called? EGX. I'd like to go with that and the fucking OLL.
OLL. Yeah.
I'd like to try and get the A3 in this year if I can.
Wow.
Even if it's just coming over for the weekend or something.
We need to sit down and write down these dates. That's what I'm gonna say.
Far too much. Cool. And this is when I picked up my fucking amazing fucking Ultra Racer 64 controller.
Yes, you
that
did.
Was amazing.
Yeah, you enjoyed that, didn't you?
Still the best controller. Bestest controller for the bestest console ever.
Of course.
And
then we got onto another
then I was actually Birmingham. Oh wait.
What?
Then I was actually the Birmingham Video Game Market because that one was my vlog about coming over, and then it was the actual Video Game Market one, which is the vlog that you done.
Yeah.
About the day itself, which was that's fucking amazing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was fun.
Aye.
Yeah. Then you got your Ultra Racer. That was
great.
Aye. Yeah, had some fun with that, didn't you?
Aye.
Yeah.
It was actually funny because that guy, he was like, I heard his mate talking about it, and he was like, kind of like, the fuck, like, supposed to do with this? And then fucking Muggins just comes sauntering along. He's like, is that for sale? And they had like 25 quid on it, and he was like, throw me a price. And I said, tenner. And he's like, 15. I was like, cool.
Done.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. Then the real good game of the year came out. Final Fantasy 16 Deluxe Edition unboxing.
Well, no, because we missed Ultra Racer. I did an Ultra Racer 64 video.
We just talked about that.
No, we didn't. I was talking about the Birmingham Video Game vlog. This is why I said you need to be watching my screen.
Okay.
But anyway, it doesn't matter now. We're fucking an hour in, so let's start fucking winding us in. So Final Fantasy 16 came out, and then we done a bad game challenge, and then we'll go to the Final Fantasy 16. I am going to be picking this up at some point for the PlayStation 5.
Do it. And that edition is beautiful. I love it, and I'm looking forward to the actual DLC that comes out.
The DLC for the DLC.
Your game's a DLC. I know,
Your game's a DLC.
No, because this is a new entry. This is a new entry. This isn't a DLC.
Your game's a DLC.
You just run with that idea that this is a DLC.
Listen, the only thing you can say, you can say about Tears of the Kingdom is DLC. Is 3 fucking letters. That's the only disc you've got for one of the best games of the year. Final Fantasy 16. The only award that won was fucking best shrink crap. So congratulations. And then it's getting DLC that's going to expand that another 45 minutes to play another 40 minutes of fetch quests. Oh, no, wait, no. It's going to be an hour and 45 minutes because it's going to be
when you play it,
an hour.
You can then have an opinion, right?
Listen, says you. Right?
Says me, indeed.
Aye. I've played Ocarina of Time and Final Fantasy 7.
Of course you have.
So, listen, if anybody can talk about anything, it's somebody. But that's a nice map.
It's beautiful.
I want to get the...
I want to get it framed.
What's it called? The fucking... Special edition of Rebirth. I need to stop calling it Afterbirth because I'm calling it... I'm actually calling it that like is its actual name from now on.
I know.
By Rebirth.
I've just pre-ordered that.
Of course you have.
I have. I was a bit late to the game.
God,
I
it's
wanted to do it.
such an underwhelming fucking special edition. Like,
What?
such an underwhelming special edition.
I liked it.
Here's a wee box, and here's his tin, and here's a map. Good luck. Nah, I'm looking.
Thanks.
And then we done a
And
bad
then-
game challenge.
We did.
Oh, this wasn't in the car, was it? Oh, aye. We
Was
filmed
the
this.
hot?
This was the fucking
hottest day of the
The
year.
oven that was your car.
I know.
Jesus.
It was funny just because of the fact that you started the day off with a hoodie on. That was what was funny.
Aye. How long did the hoodie even last?
I think I whipped that off you when we got back to the car.
I think it was even before that. I don't think I even made it to the car before you started undressing me.
I know. I couldn't help myself.
And it was funny because there's people walking past, like looking in the window, like, are they talking to me? Who are they talking to?
what are those
Like
boys
the
doing?
amount of times I made eye contact with people, like, the fuck is he saying to me? Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
Fun.
And I
That
got
was fun.
Resident Evil 4 for free,
You did
which was
basically.
added bonus. And then this was a shocker for me. This video,
yeah,
the Dreamcast 2023, fucking 11,000 fucking views.
yeah,
Fuck me, man. I was not expecting that. Like,
Yep.
But
did all right there.
apparently people like the Dreamcast. Don't know why.
Well, what's great about this, and you've had this when, and I vaguely remember you like put it out and a bit like it was one of the things you got a little bit bummed over numbers, and it was like the first week it didn't really do.
It wasn't this video. It was it was the first one. The first one.
I don't know. I think you had a similar thing. I remember saying to you first one. See how it goes.
It was definitely the first one, because I'd put a lot of money and work into the first one.
Yeah, and you
and
got
then
really
it was
disheartened, and then it's like done really well. Do you know what I mean? So
I wasn't expecting the follow up, anyway.
yeah,
Because I don't know. There seems to be, to me, there's less in the follow up. Like it's just literally like here's what I've done in another video.
Depends. Yeah, but it just depends. You know.
To be fair though,
that's what
that soundboard mod is fucking class.
I know. It is good, isn't it? It is fun. Do you know? I remember you telling me about that and being like, "You're gonna love this." I did. I was like, "That is ace." It was one of those sorts of things.
It was just one of the things, you know, when it works, like when it's in your mind, and then it's suddenly like in front of you. It's like, ha, that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, that was a good one. Like the Dreamcast. I've got plans for the Dreamcast. I've got a few plans for Dreamcast anyway. I think I'm gonna have to retrobate it again. Because I feel like it's starting to tinge a wee bit. I don't know if it's just my imagination.
I was gonna say I'm actually gonna be delving into that. Just got my LED.
Proud of you. Proud of you.
I know.
Big
That's
boy.
for an upcoming project that you will see on the channel later in the year, probably
Excellent.
in about 6 months' time.
It would have been about this time that we started the podcast. Because this is when we start the weekly uploads of the clips. But that's number 6, so we must have started before that.
Yeah, we missed the first couple because I think we were just getting into the.
Oh yeah.
We'll skip over them though because they just
I
clips from
shite,
that. All the pesh.
Maybe fucking listen to that bollocks talking. And then I made my Steam Deck, which got people fucking salty. It was so funny.
That was one of the videos that just amused me personally.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It was just like people were getting so butthurt.
Oh man,
the fact
some of the comments are amazing.
You called your phone with a controller.
Just a phone. It's just a phone. You fucking liar.
I know. People were getting so bad.
People were getting pissed off. It was so fucking funny. But it's like if you look at the thumbnail, I put kinda like there. Like
yeah, you put the clue in
and
the thumbnail.
It is
it's not your fault people are not looking at them properly.
It's most obviously not a fucking Steam Deck by any fucking stretch of the imagination.
I know.
But yeah,
I think people were expecting it to be something very different.
Make a Steam Deck for a $5. What? Fucking Steam Deck for a $5?
But you even put the thing like mobile gaming emulation.
Aye.
It's like what you should have done is in big letters, just been like, I use my phone, okay?
This is my phone. And then even in the description, I kind of made my own Steam Deck style device.
Yeah.
Hold on, read the comments. There's some what's your controller? No, that's not it. Where's the one? That is not a Steam Deck style device. It's a phone and a controller. This video is pure clickbait.
It's
by
like,
a,
well, yeah.
by a
That's
guy
how
called
YouTube works.
Ballsacked. Good man. But anyway, that was brilliant.
Thoroughly enjoyed.
And the guy was like, "How can you tell how well it's run? We speed everything up." It's like, because that's not the fucking point, you bellend.
Yeah, that's not how this works.
This is my video. But I think it's because I actually started streaming Steam on it, and then that's when I was like, "Oh, it's like a Steam Deck," and then that's when it all kind of clicked. It's like, let's annoy people.
Yeah, that's
And it worked.
I'd say great success.
I actually loved making that video. It was so much fucking fun. And since getting the phone now and getting the Yuzu working, the Switch emulator, and there was another
I need to
one.
talk to you about that because I've been struggling to try and get that.
Oh, we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after
the podcast. We'll save it for a future video.
Yeah.
Then after that,
that's when Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask is right there.
Yeah.
I went fucking mad with the soundboards here. The silent soundboard in LEDs. It'll be great.
It was like a new fun thing, wasn't it?
Oh, it was brilliant. Like, it was such a cool fucking thing to do.
Yeah.
And then somebody messaged me asking for a wiring diagram. I was like, not a chance.
Absolutely not.
I was like, not a chance.
No.
In the video. No, wait, no. I'll tell a lie. I'm almost certain there's a very crude PNG I chucked up somewhere. There it is. And then I get me going above and beyond that.
Still devastated that you didn't put in that clip.
What clip?
You know, our favorite electric shock clip.
Oh,
I was devastated you didn't put that in there, and I don't think I've forgotten about it.
No, I did.
Yeah.
Obviously.
No, I know. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I forgot with that. I remember trying for ages to capture the sound as well.
Yeah.
We can hear it within us. Oh. And that's good as I to play music over the clip as well.
Well done.
So you can really hear it. But that was fucking cool though, like.
Aye.
I thoroughly enjoyed that mod. And it was a cool wee added bonus. Because when the speaker triggered, it made the lights flash.
Yep.
Which were just like a happy coinkydink. But yeah,
there you go.
That's still one of the coolest things I've got up there. That's definitely a keeper. That's going to be staying in shot the whole time.
Absolutely.
And then we've done more podcast stuff, and then you spoke about some console that nobody really cares about, including you.
So, shut up. So
shut up.
Shut up. So I have had a lot of stick on for basically being a big PSP fan and not really doing much about it on the channel. So this was my little start off into some of the stuff that I want to do around the PSP. I sort of embraced it a bit and got a couple of friends on the channel to make little clips.
Love it when people say that. Love it.
I love it. Yeah.
Tell me again.
And you know what? It's funny. John made a song for this video for his little. I only asked people just to say James has given up on PSP. John went to the extent of actually doing like a full-on music video.
Oh wait. Let's get. It's hard to believe he's a singer in a band, but that's neither here nor there.
But yeah, so we done like a little music video thing, and
I'm devastated you put my clip away at the end. I was fucking delighted with my wee clip.
Thanks again for. I loved your clip. Yeah,
I chucked away at the end.
Don't forget to leave because it just made sense.
Shocking.
It was emotional.
That's very true.
It was the best way to end it.
Yeah, I need to watch it. Can you hear it? You can. Oh, Christ. Yeah. Took about 5 minutes to think about it.
I know.
2 minutes
it was
to
fun though. It was fun, and it just seemed like the perfect way to end it. It was brilliant. So yeah,
that was a good video. I like that.
Yeah, I enjoyed. Do you know what you talking about? Fun videos that you made. That one was fun. I just enjoyed talking about all the different systems and just all that kind of jazz. I love it. Yeah, so that come up.
You need to do more. Like,
And there will be. And the thing is, it's just I'm at the moment I'm in a bit of a cycle of like I'm trying to do this and try that and mess around with this, but there will be videos that I go back to and do more of. Like I said, Steam Deck was definitely one I want to talk a little bit more about. PSP obviously is one I want to talk about a little bit more. I'm thinking about doing another 10-minute retro on a PSP game, but I won't tell you which one. Yeah, it is coming. It is coming, people. It's
Final
coming.
Fantasy Tactics.
Yes.
How did you know?
How did you know?
And
no,
then
you'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so thoroughly enjoyed that.
Then there was a video about something that Chris shared on Discord about what game are you, or what type of onion are you, or whatever it is.
No, it wasn't that. So this form had been sort of floating around all Discords and all that kind of. So when I saw it, I was like, that'd be really fun. Like, I would love to know like other people's stuff, but let's see what I say about that. So I went through, and it was stuff like, favorite game of all time, favorite boss, you hate but everyone loves, what your relaxing games are, because I think you can learn a lot about someone from this sort of thing and like their gaming habits and their styles. And I enjoyed it. It was a fun little video to make. I just wanted to make something that was quite topical at the time, and I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So,
and it was a lot less Final Fantasy than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people.
I think yourself. You have to wind down a bit, like.
Never.
Favorite series. You say Final Fantasy. It's that one game. That one Final Fantasy game.
All right.
So it can't be your favorite series when it's just one game in the series that you like.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man, that's fucking still in your face. That's glorious.
There you go. Video users, you got a treat there. So yeah, and
the
then
favorite ending because it ended.
What?
You said your favorite ending is Final Fantasy VII. There's a guy could have fucking ended.
All right.
Oh, aye. And just because it came up on the thing there, the number 7, the video game sequels that are bad. Video game sequels that bad? Aye. Yeah, that's when Baldur's Gate was announced, and they were talking about banging bears.
Aye.
That was funny. Oh, and then we got the stuff we sent. Oh.
Yeah, so we did a that one was just you.
Was it?
Yeah, that wasn't the package that we ordered. That was the package that I think you just got in 60 games.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
So I wait to get one of the fantastic ones, and I put in like 50 quid, and then ended up getting it for like 30 quid, and then was like, what can I get? And then just started getting fucking loads of games.
Yeah. Like I said, I love Zendikar, and we never ended up doing the video on the first lot of stuff.
No, we never do.
Which is fine. And the stuff that I still haven't reviewed yet from that box, which will be coming again. Like I said, it's just time and energy and all that jazz. Because I'm still a bit like a year, and I want to do that, and I'm like, I'm not doing that until I've done this.
Oh yeah,
that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, this was really cool. Like you got some good little.
I got a couple of good bits, because I remember it was like I couldn't get rid of the fucking money. Yeah. I was like, I'll put a bid in on these 9 games and sure it'll go up a bit. Not going for like 450. It's like, right, I'll put a bid on this game. Surely that'll be enough. They went for like 2 quid. I know I'm fucking complaining now. I'll go back and I'll not be able to get that again. But I was like, because you have to preload Sendico. You can't just use it as you go. You have to load credits onto it, or your yen or whatever it is onto it. Yeah. I fucking couldn't get fucking rid of it.
Yeah, and you sorted that thing out as well, didn't you, with the Spider-Man game?
What was that now?
You sorted out getting it running, your NTSC Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah, because when I got the 3D printer, I 3D printed the slot inside it to be universal.
No. Before that, you did something else with it, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah, on the video.
What did I do?
3 minutes 45.
Oh, what did I do?
Yeah, you did something with your Spider-Man game, which is really cool. And you're actually wearing a stylish shirt in that.
Oh, that's a very good shirt. First, what did I do with Spider-Man?
You did something where you did. It was like.
Oh, I changed the back.
That's right. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's not 3 minutes 45. That's like 3 minutes fucking 3 minutes 16.
You know what I mean.
Rooney. That's Austin time. Oh,
Don't be
aye.
difficult.
I took the back off of fucking Indiana Jones to test it because that was the only game I had to hand.
That
I
was
could
like,
take apart.
there you go.
Fancy
All
pants.
right, all right.
Get me fucking knowing what the fuck is going on.
Ah,
But aye, that was a good video. I thoroughly enjoyed that, as you can tell by my face. What's next?
the controller. So this was just a short little talk about. A lot of my friends in work and things like that were talking about the kids getting Switches and the controllers being really expensive and da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, you can buy them. And they're like, oh, well, what are they like? And after I said it maybe twice, I was like, actually, I'm just gonna make a video, and then the next time I can just go watch that.
What's up?
Buy that. So I purely made this for my work colleagues who had kids who were looking for a cheap controller. And all this is a Amazon knockoff Chinese Pro controller, but it is exactly the same as a normal Pro controller. I don't know how they've managed to do this. I don't know how they managed to get away with it. The only thing it doesn't have is amiibo support, but everything else works. And
it's a nice controller.
It's a really nice controller. I like it. So.
What happened with these controllers there recently enough? Did you know if they changed something over, or the battery was gone and one of them was on?
So the one that I bought from AliExpress, battery died. And when I say the battery died, the battery itself was fine. Hold on. The battery itself is fine. I've still got it here. It's completely fine.
I thought you just pulled it out of your pocket.
No.
Wait.
Oh,
There it is.
oh. Switch battery, anyone? No, that's the battery from inside it. It was completely fine. So I've kept it just in case I ever need it for whatever reason. I just haven't put it away yet. But my point is that battery works fine. It must have been one of the cables inside or something. Something had broken and I don't know. It wasn't working and it wasn't charging. So rather than messing about with it, I bought a cheap controller. I bought another one of these and just swapped over the plates, basically. But yeah, they are good controllers. That was, by the way, that was the Splatoon one that I was speaking about earlier. That wasn't this one. This one is the one I bought off Amazon, and it is legit exactly the same as a Pro controller. Unless you're someone like it's not going to be any good for my son because he plays Zelda and he's got the amiibos from now. So yeah, but other than that, perfect controller. Can't fault it.
That's good. I like that. I'm gonna pick one of them up.
Yeah, they're cheap enough. Like they're 20 odd quid, if that.
I don't know if I need any more controllers actually.
I think you do.
I've got fucking shit on them.
I think you do.
I think you're right. Actually, I think you're right. And then after that, I told people why they should hack their 3DS and their PS Vita. Now, I made it a case of urgency. Now is the time to hack. Now. But that was fucking good. I like that.
It is. I had trouble hacking. You kindly did it for me.
Oh, aye. But it wasn't anything you were doing wrong. It was just something wasn't.
It wasn't clicking, was it?
The something wasn't going right. Aye. I don't know what it was.
I'm not sure what you did differently to me, but you nailed it.
I had to go fucking like through the back door. I had to go fucking the roundabout way to
that.
Like to go. Yeah,
that's where you like to go.
I like to go fucking digging in your back alley.
I'd love you.
But,
yeah.
Hack the fuck with my Vita, hack the fuck with my 3DS. It's funny because like I would still buy games for the 3DS, but again, like I said, with the Vita, I got that known for I could hack the fuck with it. Like I am still.
See, I'm the opposite way around. If I
3DS.
found some Vita games that I wanted to buy, if there was any 3DS games, I'd just download them from the H store.
Like if the games were like a $5 for PS Vita, I would still buy them. I'd buy them if they were good and I wanted them. I wouldn't buy them for the sake of buying them. Like.
Yeah.
But like,
no, that's fair.
You know, like the 3DS is the one that I would still buy games for, even though it's hacked.
Yes.
Did you get me? That being said, though, I've not bought a game in a long time for it. So when that was good, going through all the different emulation, because like it was funny because the beta of them could run pretty much everything the same.
Yep.
But like the only thing that bugged me about the 3DS was just having that big empty black screen at the bottom. That's why the Vita. That's why I would choose the Vita over the 3DS
Good lad.
Because it's just
I've never been prouder of you.
I've said that to you plenty of times.
Yes, you have.
But
yeah.
it's just that big black. If there's something they could do, even if it's just like a graphic or just something, it's just that big black screen's just fucking seems like a wasted opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
But
and you don't know that later on down the line there may be a mod that comes out for it. That
very true.
I think say never. The community is always
well.
building and
they're always
refining.
Always that stuff.
Always that.
But the screen in the Vita's a lot nicer as well. The OLED one. That's the OLED one, isn't it? The first one. Aye.
Yeah, the OLED screens are amazing on them.
But
yeah,
that's so enjoyable.
Aye.
And it's funny because I'm still going back and forth because like when you said at the start, how often have you played fucking Game Boy on this and that? I've played more Game Boy on the Vita than I have on the Switch.
There you go. There you go. I love it.
And then,
I'm all about that. And then
5 must-play games on the 5 must-play PSP games.
So this was all part and part of PSP stuff that I'm working on, and I was inspired. Recommend some games that I do think all people should play. So there were 5 games in there that I think everyone should play. They are fantastic, and I've got quite a few more, but I didn't want to
and I love the PSP, and everybody should play these 5 games because they're amazing, and the PSP is amazing, and I have not given up on the PSP. You couldn't sound any more like a fucking hostage if you tried.
Stop it. No, but this is all part and parcel of I want to start really digging and getting involved with the PSP.
That's funny because even at the start there, you're just like, oh, I hate this console so much.
Shut up.
Like if you're not listening, like, well, nobody listens to it anyway, but like you're just so done. It's like, oh, I didn't even want to talk about this piece of shit fucking console. Nobody even likes it. Nobody wants to talk about it.
That's not true at all.
But yeah, okay. Final Fantasy, Loco Roco, Ken Cabancho, whoever that is.
That game is amazing.
Ratchet and Clank. Oh, Ratchet and Clank, actually. I need to get that for the PS5.
Yeah. Do it. Rift Apart is cool.
I'll rift you apart.
I'll rift you apart as well.
That's what I just said.
I said, I know, and I agreed, and I said,
I'll rift you apart as well. And then I got the best N64 controller ever via AliExpress.
That thing. That monstrosity.
I fucking love it.
I still don't understand, though, why they even bother putting that middle prong in there. Like, what does it do? What is the benefit of that?
No idea. Aesthetics. I don't know.
Just pointless. It's a waste of plastic.
Like, I don't know why, like, but it doesn't serve any purpose. No. Like, you can still kind of put your hand, like, there and use it to the side, but
are you gonna?
No, but I could if I wanted to. You know, options.
Just seems redundant.
It's an interesting controller. I enjoy using it with its G buttons. That's amazing.
It was a very good topical piece.
To be fair, it's amazing.
Even if you don't like how terrible that console is, you could still enjoy the video and just see a very, very weird controller that was made for it aftermarket. It's funny.
It is
but
crazy. But I'd love to be in the room with a guy who's just done a fucking line of fucking ketamine and is like, you know, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, let's move the little.
And let's move the start button down and the joystick over.
Let's go nuts. Let's go nuts. And we'll keep the prong.
What we do with the prong, John? We're gonna fucking keep it, Bill.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There you go.
You're a fucking madman. And then the Mii U Mini shenanigans started then.
Oh, what a console though. I adore this little thing. Like I unfortunately haven't played as much as I'd like. I was actually thinking there's a couple of games I want to play, and I was like, I could definitely check them on the Mii U. That would be perfect.
Oh, KB's up. Wait.
Yeah, that's right, because me and KB were talking about, because he picked up the OG one.
Beardless KB as well, just to say.
Yeah, he shaved himself by that point.
Himself.
He had attended to his personal hygiene and thought, hey, I'm going to shave all this bodily hair off me and do a video with me. So, yeah, so we were talking about it, because he was picking up the original and that. So I thought, well, let's discuss the differences, because even though they're quite hard to get hold of, the original Mii U Minis, I got the Plus. That was what inspired this video. But people are they still are actually quite sought after. People still want the original ones because they're even smaller. So yeah, so I just thought we'd talk about that really and see what the differences and stuff were. So yeah, that was that video. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
I'm not really pushed on my mini, to be honest. Like,
No?
nah.
Well, that is fine. It's not for
It's
everyone.
it's cool, I suppose, but I think having done the 3DS and the PS Vita, like so close, like I had the three of them so close together. I don't know.
The novelty maybe.
It just seems to be. I think we said at the time as well. There just seems to be so many of these like retro handheld emulation devices.
Yeah,
This
but
just
again,
seems to be another one.
what I will say, and I said it in the video, what I liked about this has a few features that I've not seen in. I mean, there may be more ones that have come out since they've got it, but the ones up until this point did not have like the net plays and all that kind of stuff. It was a lot of things you could mess about with, and you know, I liked it. I actually still need to get back onto the Mii U Mini train and talk about some stuff with it as well. But that's you know, watch your space.
Watch this space. Then after that, I got bored and decided to take all the mods I made on N64 and turn them into accessories, which I'm thoroughly fucking delighted with, because I had this was kind of the start, like with the Bluetooth, the Blue Retro thing. This was kind of the start of this, where I started tinkering with this. See if this works. See if this works. See if that works. Yeah. And they all worked. And this was I thoroughly enjoyed making this one, because like within the Wii mods, like they're all modular. Like as in, like I can use them on any N64 now. It's no exclusive. It's no stuck in a console anymore. You can take them anywhere
on the go,
which I thoroughly like. Because I could have brought these over if I did get a fucking NTSC N64. I could have brought all these over and then still used them over there. But no, I did enjoy that. Like, it was good. But it's just a case of fucking tinkering, and like you said, it was just a case of see if this works. I'll rip this apart and put this together and see if it works, and it did. And I was like, oh.
And that's what I love about some of your videos. They're just so much. Okay, awesome. I now have this thing that I never even knew existed. Yeah, so yeah, they were a lot of fun to watch. I gotta be honest with you. Yeah, so
and then you spoke to me about fucking PSP.
So it was Sega.
Actually, I think you've done enough PSP videos.
Okay.
I think you've done enough now. I think you can wait another 2 years.
Yeah. All right.
I get it right.
No, it was Sega September, so I wanted to talk about on PSP. So again, that was just exploring. They weren't necessarily best games on the system, although the one game on there that I did put on there is a must play, and I was debating whether to put it in there because I was going to keep it for the next, like, check out these PSP games you need to play, whatever. But I kept it in there, which was the Crazy Taxi game, where the Warfare, whatever it's called. That game is fun. That is hella fun. But yeah, no, it was just to highlight basically a couple of cool Sega games on PSP. So
I love Crazy Taxi.
I
hope when they re-release it, I hope they make it a big fucking massive thing.
Oh, so do I.
Like, oh my god, imagine doing that like multiplayer somehow. That'd be amazing.
Yes. That would be
amazing. Because like when I modded it, when I got the Dreamcast up and running, that was like one of the first games I played. I was like, I have to get this up and running. And it's like The Offspring is the fucking soundtrack to that game.
Yeah. You just
fucking go.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, Alien Syndrome as well. That's a good game.
Yep. It's not a bad game on the PSP. It's not.
It's not the best game in general, but it's just a good game. Like,
it's just a fun game. Yeah. Agreed.
The Mega Drive collection.
Yeah, that was kind of a cop out, but it is true. You can that so. Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Oh, and then the Nitro Deck thing came out. The cracked
Switch
Nitro
dock
thing.
Switch dock thing. Yeah, you brought that over with you, which you enjoy playing on, didn't you?
Aye.
You enjoy this.
I enjoy playing. I enjoy using my hands to wrap around things.
Yeah, like a full hand.
Yeah. Big purple things in my hand.
Bit of girth in there, you know.
Big
girth.
Nice big
Love
clickiness. But no, it's definitely a fucking very good controller. Like,
yeah,
like it having like the Joy-Cons in, fair enough. It works obviously because this is what it's designed to work with. But they're fucking small, like, and like I've got fairly big hands.
Have you?
So like the Joy-Cons are totally like they can be. I've not got any Joy-Cons here, shockingly enough. Oh, I have them on my Switch, whatever. But like the Joy-Cons themselves, I find can be like quite crampy after a while. And when I saw this, I was like, "Fuck, I'll order that. See what it's all about." And when it came in like the hard shell case and the dock, like it just docks in nicely. The Switch, nice click.
Fair play.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's fucking lovely.
Can't fault it.
What's next?
After that, then was the analog pocket versus video.
This got a lot of controversy as well.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. I have had many chuckles at some of the comments. People have sort of hate commented on this. So this was another one where it was just kind of the whole point of it was to really see how good the Miu Mini was compared to like lower end systems. Like you said, they're all kind of the same. Well, this is just kind of showing you that you can pay the premium, and I'm sure there will be, you know, something or other that you'll get out of it. However, no, no, they're actually, you know, both very decent systems, but one just costs like £250 less. You know,
it might not come.
And might not come, and if it does, you might see people getting the other coloured versions beforehand. You know what I mean? But yeah, some of the comments have just they've been fun to read. Do you know what I mean? Like some people are like, oh yeah, cool. I actually think this is fantastic. And then I've had people being like, well, of course it's, you know, going to be, you know, and all the rest of it. I've just had some fantastic stuff, and like I said, if anything, it's brought me more joy by reading the comments than anything else. Thoroughly enjoyed myself, but yeah, again, because again, KB has the analog pocket, he has the Miu Mini, so we spoke about it, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, there's nothing I didn't like about that video.
Then we done. So this
is where we went to America.
We were in Portland for this couple of weeks.
Yeah, so
and we went
on
to Pink Gorilla. And I was dying. Almost certain. 99.9% certain I had COVID. Actually, I'm almost 100% guaranteed that I had COVID.
Oh, really?
100%. Looking back now, how sick I was.
Oh, really?
I was like, I'm pretty sure I had COVID.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I was fine.
You were fine,
I didn't get COVID. Yeah, I didn't get.
But I was like, mind that morning I woke up and I was like, I didn't think I can smell anything. Then we went to Wendy's and I could smell the coffee.
Yeah.
I was like, well, of course I can smell the fucking Wendy's coffee, like. But like, I don't know. I wasn't. That's when I was feeling sick. I can only think that's what it was. Obviously, never tested myself. I just thought it was a bit fluey. And then you were talking about fucking cod. Was it corn crud? Corn crud? Is that what you called it?
What?
You said corn crud is a real thing.
Oh, con crud. Yeah, sorry, context. So yeah, con crud is where you get sick after convention. Usually a gaming convention with lots and lots of.
So I thought that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm almost certain I had COVID, and I'm almost certain everybody else got COVID after that because of me. So if you got COVID after that because of me,
you're welcome.
Well done.
Yeah. But with this Pink Gorilla Good Game Challenge, yeah, we went into Pink Gorilla in Seattle, and we had to pick a good game, see which one we could get for $20, and you won.
It was going to be a $5. No, it was going to be it's $10 first.
No, you said $10, and then you were like,
"There's no way."
And I said, to be fair, there's nothing I've seen in $10, so we'll make it 20.
There's a couple of things in there for $10 that I was going to get, but I would have got it just for the sake of getting it. Where it's like, nah, fuck that, I'm going to spend this money and get this game that I want.
And to be fair, that's I don't really mind doing these sorts of things either. These challenges, they're good fun. also in reality, that's one of the things. I will never not buy something that I don't want. Do you know what I mean? Like I go in with the intention of buying something good, but something that I want. So even if it doesn't score high or what, I don't really care because I've bought something that I want, and I was going to buy this game anyway. So yeah, I was very happy.
But it's always fun. It's always fun comparing it to like, this is the game I got. This is the game you got. What's the better game?
Yeah,
always the one I pick. Oh look, I'm wearing the same t-shirt.
Hey, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
But that was good. It was good as well because obviously I had the whole plan with the NES after this.
Yeah.
About region modding and stuff like that. So I was full on NES mode when I was over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you found some good stuff. Yeah. It was that was a good video actually because I think I even texted you after the video out. I was like, I didn't know it was just a wire. And you went, yeah,
just 2 wires.
Just 2 wires.
Job 4 wires. 2 wires. 4 points. Sorry.
Yeah. All right then.
But I'm definitely going to do mirror Ned stuff like. Because like this is going to sound really stupid now, but like I'm in a kind of conundrum where like I'm nearly finished with the N64. Like I've still got like 25 odd games to get, but like I'm not in any major panic to get them because they're 100 odd.
You know what you should do?
For a couple of them.
You know, I know what you're gonna say. You know what you should do?
Just
sell your entire N64 collection. Buy NES instead.
Wait to see what video's coming up soon. But in honesty, I don't know. I'm either going NES, Game Boy, or GameCube. I don't know which one. I actually don't know.
That's intriguing.
So I'm having an internal dilemma.
Mm.
Because I like all three, and there's like about 9,000 fucking NES games, and about 8,000 fucking Game Boy games.
Very interesting.
So I don't know.
Very interesting.
Modding the PAL NES to play the NTSC games, delayed it worked. Couldn't believe it worked. Like I was fucking delighted. Because I was half worried. I was like, this isn't going to work. And I've wasted all this money on these games just to sit there and look pretty. But no, it fucking worked. Just a couple of points, couple of wires. Bish, bash, bosh. Then I need to think about fucking new mods for this then. I'm going to RGB mod it and we're just going to leave it. I don't know.
Oh, you're totally going to have fucking RBG mod.
Well, no, see, I was thinking that, but like the RGB mod is like 80 quid. And it's like very...
Listen, the amount of money I'll get from that trash behind you will be fine.
It's not even just that. It's like I can get the fucking, you know, the NES HD, the Retron thing. I can get that for like 40 quid. So when I'm trying to wait up, I was like, well, even bother. I'll just buy one of them.
Keep an eye on the videos coming, guys.
Mate, they come. We're getting near the end of the year now because that was we went to Portland, Seattle. We went to Portland and Seattle where we met loads of really nice people.
Yeah. Well, this next video is just the gaming X too.
Wait a minute.
What?
There's a fucking Rob on the table. How did I not see him?
What do you mean?
Right at the start of the video, there's a Rob on the table.
Yeah.
I did not fucking see that until this very second.
Really?
Aye. I didn't remember seeing that on the fucking... I didn't remember even seeing that when we were out and about.
Well, to be fair, there was a couple of points where I was darting off. And it may have been that I just caught that before someone picked it up. Maybe.
That's thoroughly disappointing. Because I remember thinking I'd need to get one of them. I was trying to find a Rob for like 10 minutes and then realised nothing like that.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, either way, this is just the breakdown really of what we got up to at Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It was a ton of fun. Highly recommend it. Yeah, we had fun, didn't we, buddy? We got to do some cool things and see some cool things and hang out with people and meet some cool people. You met some of your YouTube thing nonsense, and so did I. So we were both happy dudes. Very happy. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Nick as well. I'm only just saying that because he's in the picture there, but Nick, what a fucking absolute legend.
Nick is one of the soundest dudes ever. Like he's such a lovely bloke. It's a shame I don't get to hang out. He is such a and his wife Ellie. She's absolutely lovely. So it'd
be nicer to hang about with Mark and Sarah for a wee bit longer as well.
I know they were like a drop in the ocean. Them two, they literally turned up, and then it felt
go
like
again.
they disappeared. Yeah, and even though it was only like, I think it was only like an extra morning that we had with everyone, it just felt even less because of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were away Saturday evening, and everybody else left Sunday morning.
Sunday afternoon it was. It was just after midday.
Was it?
Yeah. Bar Kenzie and Bob, they stayed
Oh,
till later on in the afternoon. And Rob, obviously.
Aye.
But yeah,
Rob stayed till like fucking Tuesday or something, did he know?
Yeah.
He was
Rob
there
was
for a
still
couple of
there
days.
after we left, just before we went home.
Aye. He arrived before us and left after us.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking madman. But that was good. I did thoroughly enjoy that.
That was really good. And then the following video is pickups video about what we grabbed. And I to be honest with you, the thumbnail kind of nailed it. Deals, steals, and grails. Because there were some deals that were had, there were some steals that were had, and then there were some grails found. So I was happy with that.
I stand by it. They saw you comment like with that Nomad. They were like,
you can't.
Ned is buying it for 20 quid. Ned is buying it. And then they saw you fucking hurdy goody goody. And then they were like, oh, here, chucking all the 0 end to this guy. Watch this. And they're like, oh, you're wearing a t-shirt as well. Wait.
Yeah, I am indeed. Indeed.
But I definitely think you came off the strongest in this pickups video.
I did come.
But the guy was kind of going over and just picking up odd wee bits here and there, but you were like,
the thing is, so again, a lot of the things that I was looking at were like American exclusive. This isn't my actual first searching. Like as you know, I've texted you when I've been in New York. Oh, I found this really cool game shop. No PSP. Do you know what I mean? It's like literally I've tried my hardest to try and find these games. So I went to this con with full hope that I would find exactly what I was looking for. And to be fair,
you did.
As it states in the video, there were 2 games that I've been talking about since, well, to you at least, since we started this channel. I've been looking for them a lot longer, but like you were aware of them from pretty much the word go. So for me to find both of them at this con, I was delighted. I was like, no.
But like, it was that kind of thing. Was it Volgana that you found in top of the line as well?
Oath of Volgana I found in top of the line games.
And then you're like, oh fuck, we'll head off. And then,
well, the only reason I said that as well was purely because, I know that was a gamble. I'm glad I took, because even just the disc version is expensive. So I found it, and it obviously had the white sleeve with the black text on, just saying like Oath of Volgana. I was like, as much as that's the game that I want the collector's edition, because I've got all the other ones are collector's editions. I thought that'd be great for a set, but even if not, I will take the hit and just to have the official one with all the proper artwork on it. And then I found the big box version, so I just
is it still sealed?
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Of course it is. Yeah. Sure is.
Nah, that was fucking cool. Like, definitely, hopefully, at some point in the next couple of years, then we go back over. Now I know what to expect. I'm going to go over a bit better prepared.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's not that I've been to a convention that over there before, but I've been to a convention and I know exactly how it works. So it was just a case of, I know we need to do this. I know how we go about this. Just go. So yeah, I was happy with what I picked up anyway. I've got no regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Nah, I'm staying. And then we're getting near the end of the year now. God, we're nearly getting 2 fucking hours, Jesus Christ. And then I done a top N64 controllers video because I was trying to think of things today and I was having fun messing about with all these controllers, and I was like, I'll make this a video because this was funny. Because I remember Chris was over one weekend and me and him were after drinking some rum, and then I had the blue retro dealie plugged in, and then I was like, oh, here, play Doom with this, and then he started playing Doom with the Android controller, and it was just a fucking laugh trying to figure out the buttons. Great. And I was like, oh, this would be a cool video. But like, even like then, like, this is like a challenge thing would be cool. Like, you know, like midstream, like change controller. I'd be like, oh, fucking change to this, and then try to figure out the buttons in and all that shit. But I thought I enjoyed this one. Just again, testing it, messing about, seeing how it works.
Yeah, it
and
was just good
all
fun.
these different controls.
Yeah.
But again, like since kind of collecting, like just looking at the Mako pad one here, like there's a lot of things I've picked up in the last few years that I remember seeing back in the day, like when I was young, and wanting to get them but never did. And now, like I'm a grown up and I've got grown up money and still my childish nature, I'm like, I can buy that now. I can get that.
Let's go. Yeah.
So like I'm kind of getting all these like cool wee things that I missed back then.
Yeah. Can't fault it.
Oh, I fucking love it.
Can't fault it.
And then we're on to the last video, which is the PS5 Slim, worth picking up. Because, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I picked up a PS5 Slim in December. And
sure
I'm having an old hoot and a half. Feels like we went full circle. Full circle. So
good. So
good. The PS5 now. Again, this was kind of me just rambling. Is it worth getting? Talking about some of the games that are coming out that I'm interested in getting. How I've been enjoying it in the last couple of weeks. And that's been pretty much it, to be honest. Like,
love it.
and that's been our year in YouTube. Also, in between that, there's been the odd stream. There's been Instagram. There's been TikTok.
And we've pretty much been consistent with this.
Aye.
Doing the actual podcast.
Aye. The only break we
great.
took. Like, I still don't know why we never thought we'd do a podcast before. Like, I don't know why it had to be me to be like, here, let's start a podcast. Still baffles me to this day. But I'm glad I came up with the idea and I decided we stick to it because it was the best idea that I've had on this channel.
I know. I agree.
But I think it's paid off being consistent, and it's definitely.
I think it has.
I think you can kind of see improvements in the video quality over the last year, specifically for myself. Anyway, by practicing more.
No, both
try
of
and
us.
make edits.
Both improved.
Oh no, but I'm only critiquing
sorry, you're talking
myself,
about yourself here.
I'm just critiquing myself. I'm not going to tell you how your videos are fucking top notch. Like all your videos are always amazing. Like it's just mine's are. I always felt mine's were a bit kind of like chunky. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like trying to get the good edits and stuff like that. But
you do good, man. You do good.
But no, that's been a year, James. I'm not going to lie. To be honest, this has gone on 2 hours, so I'd say we probably wrap up.
Excellent. Right. Well, all I'm going to say, guys, is thanks for checking the podcast. Don't forget to like all that fun stuff, like, comment, subscribe. My hands always do this whenever we start. I know. I feel bad if I don't do it. For audio listeners, I'm waving my hands up and down. But anyway, if you like what you hear, let us know. If you don't like what you hear, let us know.
No.
Just let's get a conversation
Please,
started.
YMCA your way to the comments down below and let us know what you think. But no, like James said, it's been an absolute blast of year. Met loads of cool people, picked up loads of cool stuff, done a lot of cool things, had a lot of cool adventures, and I think 2024 is going to be
just
exciting.
as good, if not better. Yeah, I'm excited. So yeah,
excellent stuff.
Thanks. We'll see you next time.
See you next one.
Bye.
Toodles.